Hello and welcome to this complete Shopify website design masterclass. In this series of tutorial, I will show you how you can create a custom looking branded Shopify store as you want. So if you see many tutorials out there in YouTube, but they show you how you can use the default Dawn theme or free Shopify theme. By using that, you are making a store similar like thousand other people out there. But in this video, I'll show you how you can create a custom looking Shopify store using a drag and drop page builder. And in this whole tutorial, I will show you step by step how to create that exact Shopify store, the home page and product page from scratch with all those elements you can see here. With everything will be mobile responsive. So I am making page fly tutorial for last 3 year, and my tutorials are one of the most watched page fly tutorial out there in YouTube you can find, and also the most detailed and most in depth. So if you watched any of my tutorial in the past, you already know how I teach. So if you want to learn how to create the dream Shopify store that you want to create with this approach, then this tutorial is for you. So keep with me. I will show you how you can create a custom looking Shopify store as you want without knowing any single line of code. We'll create this homepage, and also we'll create a responsive product page just like a knowing skincare brand for chicks. Okay, so this is the product page that we will create with a mobile responsive compatible testimonial section and FAQ section, and everything will be mobile responsive. So if you want to skip this building process and you want to get those homepage and product page template instant access to make your store similar like for chicks, then you will find a product link in the description where you can find those two templates that I will make in this long tutorial. You can skip that and purchase those template. Also, I have many other page fly templates what I am selling for last almost 1 year. One of it is 10 high converting page fly templates for landing pages, for product pages. So you can check this out. This is also one of my most selling product, and also it has made many more sale for a lot of my customer. So you can check all of my product. The link will be in the description. And now let's get back to today's tutorial and now start making this branded looking skincare Shopify store step by step. This is just an example. By using this knowledge, you can create any store you want. So now let's begin with the tutorial. The first step will be creating a Shopify store. I will link in the description the best deal currently available, which is $1 for 1 month. Then you will go to the monthly plan of Shopify, and you will also get 3 days free trial. So the link will be in the description and in the pin comment. Other than that, as I already created a Shopify store, we need the most important app that will be used to create that custom looking Shopify store. It could be anything, whatever you want, however you want. You have all the freedoms in your hand by using that drag and drop page builder, and the number one and the most reviewed Shopify page builder in Shopify app store. So app link of pagefly will be given in the description as well. Just click on install and install the app like any other Shopify app if you have installed in the past. So I'll click on it, and then it will redirect us to our dashboard, and then just click on install and this will be installed. So having that in mind, that pagefly is for free for only one page to be published, but the design that we will do today will need a home page, a product page, or multiple product pages. Then you may need to have the paid plan based on how many pages you are using. So for one page, pagefly is free. For one published page, you can make many pages in the draft mode, but if you want to publish more than one page, then you have to pay $24, $29 based on the pages that you want to publish. Okay, so make sure you have this in mind. But there is no issue, just click on, there will be something saying action required. Click on enable theme, pagefly theme extension. So I'll click that button, and this will be perfectly embedded. So now pagefly will perfectly work. Okay, so they have made that process smoother than before. If you have watched any of my page fly video, then you know the process was bit longer than currently it is. So now pagefly setup is done. Now we need to start doing the work. Okay, so now let's see how pagefly actually looks like. So you can see this is their dashboard looks, and first of all I will pin that into my apps so I can always see it, and access is for later purpose. So now we need to click on pages. Okay, we need to click on pages. We'll need few more apps based on the requirement. So this is the store that we are going to clone, right? This is the store that we are going to clone. This is how the store looks like. So if we have a look of it, it does not made with any theme. Like if you are using Dawn theme or any free theme, you won't be able to make a store like that. Okay, there is many things going on, like this type of tabs is not available inside Dawn theme, but with pagefly you can do that. With pagefly you can make a scrolling logo like that. Okay, and I'll cover each and everything in this master class. Okay, in this playlist of the video, in this whole course you will be able to see how you can make that type of section, how you can make this type of section with a slider, right? Then there is shop by categories and some trust badges. Then there is some reviews area as well with video reviews, some numbers, some statistics, and then there is some influencer from Instagram. Then we have a header and footer, and this header and footer actually comes from themes. So pagefly will do all the whole website page design. Okay, so what we will do, we will make the home page and we will also make one product page, because one product page will be good enough. If we make one product page, then we can copy paste it for rest of the pages, only the information will be different. Okay, so that is the point. Unless other than that, everything will be same. Okay, so this is one of their base or core product pages that have, and it will require also custom design. So pagefly will be the best option, or a page builder is the best option to do that, because with theme, with Dawn theme, you won't be able to do that. You need custom coding, you need a developer. If you are not a technical person, you don't know how to code, then you need to hire a developer. But with pagefly, if you are giving it some time to learn, then you can do it yourself. That is my guarantee. If you watch this video step by step, that will be a very detailed video. I will not skip anything. Okay, so that is my promise. If you have watched any of my video in the past, you know that how I teach and how I goes about my things step by step. Okay, so let's begin. So first of all, what we need to do, we need to create a home page, right? So this is our home page. So if I refresh it, this is our home page. I will click third party cookies. Okay, for better loading of the page, that will be good. So that is the home page we have, and we have a uh, announcement bar. If I click on it, it is clickable, it is going to collection page. Then we have a header, then we have another announcement bar. Okay, and this one is not clickable. Then we have the design started. From here, or from here you can see the design started. If we go to mobile, this is also there. So we can say that the design started from that particular area, right? So that is the thing. Okay, so now let's refresh it again. So as you can see, this is the area, then there is some logos and some collection. So we have checked the design. So let's begin with how we can do that inside pagefly app. So I'll go to the pagefly and we come to the pages section. Okay, there is few things, few options available: pages, sections, analytics, extra functions, and preference. We'll see what that is and how this works. But at this moment, the most important elements or most important section we need is pages, because this is the place where we will create those pages: home page, product page, and or any other pages. Okay, so I'll click on create blank page, because I will not use any template, because you won't find any template similar to that we are going to build, right? We have to make that from scratch. Okay, so I'll click on create blank page. What type of page? It is home page, regular page, or product page. So let me give you a understanding what this actually means. So if you browse any Shopify store, this is the home page. A home page does not have anything else other than your .com. So for chicks.com. Okay. And product pages of Shopify have .com forward slash products, then forward slash the product name. Okay, got it. Now we have regular pages. What regular pages URL looks like? Regular pages URL will have pages forward slash about us. Okay, as you can see, this is a regular page and it is telling what this company is all about, the details about the company, their mission and everything. And what is the collection page? If you click the shop button, it will have collection page, always have collections forward slash the collection page name. It could be bundles, it could be lashes, anything, whatever collection you are making based on your product logic, this will be there. So I hope you have a better understanding for now. Okay, so now we are creating our base page which is for chicks.com. Okay, now other than that, you need few more things. When we are working with this clone project, we are cloning a website, something similar, then you can customize it, you can create any custom section you want. Just understand how pagefly works, just learn how to make custom section, custom looking Shopify website. If you understand that, if you understand that tool, if you learn that tool, you can make anything you want. So this example is for the educational purpose, so we can learn by building something real. Okay, so while building that store, we'll need few more things. I will use few extensions. One of the extension is called what font. So what that will does, if I enable this, just search what font Chrome extension, and if I just click any elements, you will find what font it is using, what is the font size, what is the line height, what is the color. So it will make my life easier. For example, if I click on it, I know that it is using 15 pixel font size, that is the color. If I click that button, that is the way this will work. Okay, so this is one of the extension that I always use. Other than that, we have a color picker which is called Colorzilla Chrome extension. Just search for it and add it to your Chrome extension. Or if you are using Firefox, you will find the same extensions in Firefox as well. If I click it, then if I go to any section, I can just click on that section and instantly pick that color for that background. So that will make my life easier while I am adding those color in the background, in the text of inside pagefly. Okay, that is the second Chrome extension that we need. Few other Chrome extension may be required based on the website. Like other many times this what font don't work, we may need this one called font finder. Okay, that these are subjective. Sometimes few websites are blocked, you cannot right click and inspect those elements. In that case, we will need this extension called disable enable right click Chrome extension. Okay, other than that, I have a Chrome extension called image downloader. So if I'm in a hurry, I download few images in bulk, then this Chrome extension will load all the images from that web page in a place which I can just select and download them all together. But keep in mind, with that extension, if you're downloading the images, the quality will get decreased, it won't be in the original quality. What I mean, if I right click and save that image, this will be the best quality possible for that image. But with that extension, this will be compromised, the quality won't be that good as it was before. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. So we already understood what the Chrome extension we need and which Chrome extension I will use all the time. So make sure you have them added into your Chrome browser. Now let's begin with the tutorial. So as I said, I already understood you, I already told you, I already explained you what the page types actually means, right? So what we will select, we will select home page. Okay, because we are making the base page of our store which is .com, whatever .com we have, the original home page. So I'll click on home and it will open the canvas of pagefly. Then we need to understand few things about pagefly in that particular editor. Pagefly is very easy, but if you are using it for the very first time, anything you are using for the very first time, it may not looks very familiar to you, it won't be that much easy for you. But over the time, if you are using that for next 1 hour, 3 hour, 10 hour, 15 hour, 20 hour, I can give you the guarantee that it will get easier over the time. So my promise is, if you are putting at least 15 to 20 hour and watching my tutorial and building only 2 pages with desktop and mobile responsive, and whatever I am showing you in this tutorial playlist, I am guarantee you will be very comfortable with page fly from your next project, from your next website building. Okay, so keep this in mind. So then we have a pop-up notification coming up. So this will make our UI optimization faster. So I'll click on enable UI optimization, accept all cookies. I'll click on enable UI optimization. That will be for the better performance. So the thing is clear, right? Now let's understand how Pagefly page builder works. What is the thing and how things work? And this will be a step-by-step process. As I said, just make sure you post, you do the sections, come back, see, make the sections. Okay, first of all, let give me the time to complete a whole section, then just try to practice it over the time. Okay, don't see, just binge watch, sit and watch all the things all together. No, just watch it section by section and try to implement, okay, a step by step or a single part of the things. Then it will be easier for you if you're making it for the first time. Okay, so now let's understand how this works. So every web page works with sections, row, columns, this type of things. What that means is, so there is another Chrome extension I am using, app I am using is called Screenshot Light Shot. Okay, so if I see, this is a whole section. Okay, this is a whole section, but this section is divided into two part. One is left column, this text. Another is right column, this images. This image, one image. Okay, so it is divided into two column. And for example, if we see this area, this will be also part of our design. So if I see this one, this is also a section, and this section containing a icon and a text, an icon and a text. Okay, so let's see how we can make this inside Pagefly. Okay, so we are starting right from here. Now what we'll do, if we want to make that section, we need to click on this option called add elements. So whatever elements we need to make our web page inside Pagefly page builder, everything can be found under elements like heading, paragraph, button, and many more things that we will see in the next tutorials in this series of video, right? So the most used and the things that we will use in the whole process is called layout. What is the layout? The things that I already explained, that it is divided into section and section divided into columns. Okay, so first of all, I'll take the layout and drag this one column here in the canvas. Okay, right now it is blank, and if you see, if I pressed it, now you can see there is a section and there is a row and there is a section. So please note, this is one of the most important thing in Pagefly. This call navigator, whatever you can call, this will show you what elements we are in. So currently I am in the row inside the section, so I can go to the column, and now we have a column inside a row, and this row is containing with a section. That means the section have row and column, and the row have a child called column. Okay, this is the way, and you will see the utility of it, the use case of it in the future. Okay, so just remember it, nothing fancy, nothing to worry. Okay, this is the but the time. Now go to styling. One of the things we need to set up is the fonts that we are going to use. They are using open sense, so I will go to the sections, and then we will go here and click on this Colorzilla color picker, and then I will just move my mouse into that section and copy that color code. Here is the color code. Okay, here is the color code. I will click on it. I will click on it, and then you can see color picker panel. I will open it, and this is the color code we have picked. Okay, So I'll copy it and go here and go to the section, go to styling, and then I will paste that background color here. And if I go to the general tab, one of the things to notice is called max width. What is the max width actually means? So if I show you this area is the whole section, but if you see any website, there will be a consistent spacing in the left and in the right side. As you can see, we have a consistent white space in the left and right side of that section as well. So if I take the this is light shot again, and if I measure from this to that, as you can see, this is the width of the section. Okay, in that case our width is 1170 pixel, but we can increase it to up to anything we want. Okay, for this website let's use for 1300. Okay, and we'll see what this actually means. And for this we may need to use no. Why? Yes, we'll use yes. And now let's go here, and this is the elements that we have. Is called two elements, one is icon, another is this text. So if we go to the mobile version of it, free shipping from US warehouse. Okay, the text actually got wholly changed for the mobile version. In the desktop there was two section, but in the mobile there is only one section. We'll see how this logic works. Okay, so we have given the background. Now let's talk about this. We have an icon and a text, and for that section go to styling and then scroll down a bit. We'll find a option called, here we will not find a option, but let's click on add elements, and then we'll click this option called headline, or this option called we'll take a headline, and a headline with a icon. Okay, drag it and then go to general and make this h4 or h3. Okay, right, and icon will be in the left side. And now what we will do, alignment middle top, it should be top. Okay, then this will be fine. So I'll click on this headline, go to styling, and first of all, if you are taking any heading elements, just make sure you're making the margin 0. Okay, then click on this and go to a typography option, what font we are going to use in the whole design. So I'll click on that, and then I'll click on add font, and then we'll choose the font that we are going to use. So in the whole design I will use the font called Poppins, which I like the most. Okay, so I'll click on it, and then I will choose the Poppins from font from the drop down. Okay, then what we'll do, we'll make it white. Okay, everything will be white. Okay, and then we have a font size. What font size it is using, we'll go to the what font and click this text. It is 16 pixel, so it is already 18 pixel, so I'll go with 1920. Okay, and for this icon, for this we'll also make it 20, and for that let's make it in the middle. Okay, and let's go to the styling, 20, and for the line height let's make it whatever match with the, okay, so let's make it 25. Okay, that will be good. This is actually there is some issue with what I can say, with the alignment, right? The alignment is not proper. Okay, so for that what I can do, I can delete it, and inside that elements I'll go to the layout, and I'll take this block. Okay, and inside that block we'll take an icon. First of all, I will take an icon, and if I go to, this will be 28 pixel, let's make it 20, and the select the icon, I will search for that icon, and in that case the icon will be track or something like that, right? So this is the icon, and it will be white. So I'll click on done, go to styling, and I will choose the overall to white. Okay, this will be perfect, and then I'll go to the here, and then we'll take a headline without icon under this, and then I will go to the styling, and we'll make it 0 first of all, then I will make it white, and also we want to make it 20 pixel, and also it will be poppins. And then if I go to more setting, we can find the font weight. So we'll make it something bold, semi bold. This will look good. Now go to that block from the top bar. Okay, and then if I make it a display flex, this will be in the one line. Then what I will do, I'll make it align items center. Now the alignment will be proper. Now I'll go to the headline and then give some margin from the left. Okay, this is perfect. Okay, it is free shipping, so click on it and then go to general, and this will be free shipping today. Okay, so that is perfect. Okay, display block, display inline, display flex. Okay, so then click on this block again, select that block, click on duplicate. Okay, and now we have this text. So for that, I will click this icon and then go to general and click on select icon, and we will search for lab, right? Or heart. It should be heart, not lab. So heart icon. So I'll click on done, and for the text, same, control A, control V to paste them, and then backspace to have this spacing. So click on that, click on that row column from here, go to styling and then make it flex. Okay, then make it justify content center. And then for the second block, okay, for the second block there will be some spacing, right? So for this, let's click on it and then go here, and let's make give some margin like 20 pixel. Okay, the block and the flex actually makes things in one line, and that is the use case of block. But if you see, this is much thinner, but we have much more spacing. So I'll click on the section and delete the paddings. Okay, that is perfect, right? Now it looks perfect. Okay, and if I go to the mobile, this how it looks. But if you see, the mobile have a completely different text. If you remember, if I go to mobile version, the text actually got changed. Free shipping, but this was different. What we need to do, we need to click this block. Okay, and then delete that icon and click this second elements and paste the text here. Okay, warehouse. Then we will apply a logic here. What is the logic? We'll click on this general and scroll down, and I will make those hide in desktop and laptop. And for those, I'll go to that block and I'll hide them on tablet and mobile. Same goes for that block as well. It will be hidden on tablet and it will be hidden on mobile. Now what will happen if I go to mobile? Now only this text will be showed, and now we can make it center align. So if we want it to be one line, we can just decrease the font size. Now it is in the one line. So you can see this how hide logic will work. But if we go to desktop, we can see two text is here. If we go to laptop, we say 26, but from the tablet it will be only one text without any icons, because we have hidden that in the desktop version, in the laptop version. And these two elements is been hidden for tablet and for mobile. This block in the general tab, we have those option called visibility, and I have hidden that in the tablet and in the mobile. Okay, so this is how we have made that section for desktop and also for mobile as well. Now we need to publish that page. Okay, so publish that page, we need to, as you can see, there is a title given in the tab. So if I click on save, a pop-up will appear and it will ask us to give us page title. So I can give it whom, or I can give it according to my product name, like I chicks, or they have given for chicks, then the product name vegan cruelty free growth products. You can do the same as well. So I'll click on save, and after clicking the save, we need to publish the page. So how you can publish the page? There is two way. One is shortcut, control shift s. Control shift s, it will save and publish. And control s will only save what you can see only in the preview. So I'll click on control shift s. Control shift s. Now click on publish. So in the first time it will show you the pop-up, but from the next time there will be no pop-up. is shown. Okay, so if I click on view live page, there will ask us a password. So I need to go to point of, I'll go to sales channel and go to online store, and then go to preference. Okay, then go to preference, and if I scroll down, I will find my password here, or I can just change it to something very easy so I can remember. I will give it 1234. So let's give 1234, and then we'll see our store. But there will be a issue, which is we have a two extra section in the top. How we can resolve that? So let's see. For that, we need to go to the themes. Then we need to go to the customize of our current theme. Currently we are using Dawn version 15.0.2. So I'll click on this. We are using the free Shopify theme that is coming with the Shopify installation. So I'll click on customize. Then we need to delete those two sections that are coming from our theme design. So one is image banner. I will click on delete. I will click on featured collection, delete. Now everything we will design in Pagefly will be showed in our homepage. So I'll click on save. Other than that, we need to do another thing. We need to go to this and then go to typography and then change the font for headline and for paragraph. So I'll search for Poppins, and for headline it will be Poppins bold. I'll click on select, and also for body font it will be Poppins as well. Okay, it will be Poppins as well, but it will be regular Poppins. So I'll click on save, and now I'll click on save. Then this will be perfect. Okay, for now our header design is done, and this is will be good to go for the rest of the design. So if we refresh our page now, our extra section will be gone, and whatever we will design in Pagefly will be showed from the top of the page. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. This text was little bit smaller. We have just made it 20 pixels, so it looks quite large. So you can go to the headline and then decrease it to 18. Also make it 18 as well, maybe. And the icon could be smaller as well, like 18, right? Same goes for this one as well, 18. Okay, now after making, you can just click on this save, or control S to save, or control shift S to publish the whole page with the shortcut. Okay, I will use control shift S a lot, so make sure you understand that. Okay, so this section is completed with mobile responsive. Now tricky sections and long sections will come in. Okay, so let's see how we can handle those. So keep with me. I will be explaining each of those things very clearly. Okay, so have this confidence on me. So now let's begin. So then we have this section which is divided into two columns. So as I said, the first and the most used things will be click on elements and then layout, because we need to first take a layout. Is it a one column, is it a two column, three column, four column, whatever it is? In that case it will be two columns, so let's take it. Then for the section, go to general, and the width, what we are using 1300 pixel for now. We'll customize that later on, and I will show you what the fixed width, if it is given, and what if it is not given, what is the use case here. We'll explore those. Okay, so now let's begin. So first of all, as you can see, there is a background color here, a very light background color. So if I click on Colorzilla and come here, as you can see, this is the color code. Okay, so I'll need to click on it and go to color picker, or I need to click on it and click on copy spatial. Okay, which things to copy with hex code. Okay, I'll copy it and then go to sections, go to styling, and then scroll down and give it in the background color. Okay, as you can see, it has been come, it is working properly. Now if I go here and there is a paragraph, so I'll copy it, I'll go in these elements, go to paragraph and drag a paragraph into the left column. Then go to styling, and first of all, make sure whenever you take a heading, a paragraph, one of the things you need to do, go to the styling panel and make the margin always 0, because this margin actually does not affect in the live page, but in the editor of Pagefly it may seems that it has some spacing, but it does not work. So we have to make it 0 so you can see the clear layout in the editor. Okay, so I am making it 0. Then we need to make the Poppins font. Okay, then we need to make the color to black. Okay, black. Okay, chose black #000. Okay, then come here, control A control V to paste the text. Okay, And the font size, what is the font size? Let's see with the what font extension. Click on what font and click this. It is 15 pixel, we have 16 pixel by default. Okay, so I'm not touching it. Then we have the heading, which is 48 pixel. Okay, 48 pixel with the 700 is the weight of the text. Okay, then click on this add element again. We need to take a headline, so go to heading and drag a heading under the paragraph. Then go to styling, make sure make it the margin 0 as I said. Then go to font family, make it poppins, and then make it 48 pixel. Then go to mode setting, make the weight bold will be 700. Okay, then copy with this mouse just like that, or with one click right click copy or control C copy, come in the general and then go here control A control V. Now here is the thing with HTML tag, there will be h1 h2 until h6. So which one to use? H1 will be used only one time in the whole page. It could be a page title, it could be a featured product, or it could be the first hero section headline. So if we inspect, if we right click and inspect that, inspect this website, what we can see, this is the h1 used, this headline used as an h1, and there will be no more h1 in the whole web page. This is the basic SEO optimization logic. Okay, so you need to just know the basic, not the advanced anything. Okay, so I'll make it h1. Okay, and as you can see, this how it looks. Longer lashes and brows in 90 days or your money back. Okay, now let's make it more. Okay, just like this. And for the font line height, it, what was the line height? So for line height, always remember, if I click this, it is just more than 8 or 10 pixel from the original font size. Okay, our font size is 50, so line height could be 58 or 60, which will look much better. Okay, and then there is the spacing things. So you can see currently our spacing is not that large, but here there is a few more spacing. So what we can do, we can click on the headline and then we can give some margin just like that. So we have some more spacing from that paragraph and in between the heading. Okay, I hope that make clear sense. Now let's go back to here. Then there will be a buttons, and what this button actually does, it is redirecting people to the collection page, right? So I'll come back, and this is the button, and then there is the um, star ratings, right? So for that buttons, and then there is some images in the right side. So we'll talk about that, how this works actually. For that buttons, what we need to do, we need to click these add elements and we need to click on button and drag the button under that. Okay, and then we need to click on this inspect and see what this button actually makes with. So I'll click on inspect, and then if we go to the styling of that button, so I'll click on it, and then this is the button. So it is styling is not showing, right? So we have another Chrome extension called CSS paper. So I'll click on it and then click this button. Now you can see 55 pixel padding in the left and right, and 17 in the top and bottom, and 16 pixel is the font size. Okay, and this is the background color. So let's copy it, right? So I'll come to this button, go to here, and then make it poppins, make it 20 pixel, and scroll down and give this background color. This one, okay, has 222, right? And then we have to give some margin from the top. We need to give some margin like 20. Let's for now gives 20. 20 top, 20 bottom, 55 left, 55 right. Okay, and then we have this icon, a arrow icon. So what we need to do, go to general and we need to give it icon, and the icon will be in the right side. Okay, and this icon can be a icon of arrow. So click on arrow, search for arrow, and this is the icon that will be here, right? So click on done, and let's make it 20 pixel, similar to the text, right? So text is 20 pixel, it will be also 20 pixel with bold. Okay, and it is show growth serums, shop growth serums. Okay, so the text will be shop growth serums, and how to make those capital go to more styling and make it transform capital. Okay, this how it works. And now if we hover it, then it will become this pink color, right? Similar pink color. So we have already made those color. Let's click on this section, and this is the color code. So click on it and then come to that button, and this is the normal state. So there is some state. If I click on this, we will find the mouse hover state. So in mouse hover state, the background get changed. Okay, it will become the pink color, the brand color of this. And also I will give it a animation. So if I hover it, then it will get float. This is the this is what I like. One is called, what is the call, float or something. So where is goes flow, bounce in, roll in, flip, float in, fade in. No, this does not look good. Rotate also does not look good. So I think this has been removed. If I'm not mistaken, this was there, but it is removed, I think. Okay. Okay, so nothing to do. So then we have some what is called some border radius. So I'll click this and then go to general normal state, and in the normal state we need to go to here and give some border radius like 10 pixel. Okay, this will be good. Okay, so as you can see, now click on Control Shift S to publish it to see how this looks in the actual live website. Okay, so I'll click on view live page. Yes, and this how it looks, and the text is not looking good. Why? Because make sure click on the heading and each time choose the black color. It is default, but it does not work in the live page. So Control Shift S, now it will turn to black. Okay, now if I go to view live page, now it is black, and also this is done. Now let's go to the next, which is with the icons there will be this text. So just I am disabling this Chrome extension for now. So there will be some icons with a text. So for that we need to take on elements and then click on layout and take a block here under the button. Okay, okay, and then for that block just give some margin 15. Okay, 15, and then click on add elements and then click on icon and drag an icon here, and then just decrease the icon size to 20, and with the color zilla, uh, pick pick the color code from here. Okay, so it is picked, so click on it and then click on copy special, and this will be copied. Okay, then come styling and paste the content color, then click on duplicate. Okay, duplicate, and then for the second icon click on margin 5, then click on duplicate, 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 and then for the third one, this is the thing, and now we need a paragraph. So for the paragraph, this is like the same paragraph used in the top, right? So what I will do, I'll click on this paragraph and duplicate it and then drag it under this. Okay, and then we need to change the text. So I'll copy the text from here and then come here, Control A, Control V. Then to the block, we need to make them in the single line. So I'll choose the block element, then go to styling, and to make them in the one line, we need to make them display flex. Okay, as we did in here, if you remember. Okay, then if I click the what font, okay, I already see what is the font. Then we need to click on it and then give some margin like 10. Okay, that is good. That is good. And if I want this block to have more spacing, we can give like 20 pixel. Okay, Now this side is completed. Now we have a image in the right side. So click on add elements, go to media, click on add element, scroll down, you will find a media elements, okay, image, and drag the image in the right side. Then go to general, click select image, and then upload images also can be uploaded from. So I will upload that one, not the exact image that you can see in the demo store. So I'll upload that. And now we will just click on this, and then as you can see this will be there. Now if I click this, there is a, as you can see, alignment issue. I'll click this row and we will make them in the center, okay, and we will make them in the center. Now if I click on Control Shift S, now let's click and save this and to see how it looks in the live page. So if I view it, this how it looks, right? This how it looks, and it is looking good. But if you see the example website that we have here, the image is in the very bottom, very right side of the screen. It is taking the whole screen. But in our case we have not done that. We have taken another image, and this how it is currently looking. But if you think the space is too much, what you can do, you can just click this section and go here and then remove those padding from here, right? This how we can just decrease few spacing, okay. Now click Control Shift S to publish it again, okay. Now click Control Shift S to publish it again. So view live page, so few of the spacing will be removed, okay. Now if I see it in the mobile, how this looks, the image goes top and the content goes just like that, okay. So how we can do that? So to make that something similar, if I go to mobile, our text is in the top, then we have our content. So to make that happen, we need to click the row of that section, then go to styling, and then we need to make it display flex and flex wrap reverse. What this will do, it will reverse our columns, and then you can see magic happens. Our image comes first, and then our first column in the desktop becomes second column, okay. So this how this logic work. Now let's make it in the middle, and also in the middle, and also decrease it to 30 pixel, and also decrease it to 38, okay. And we can also decrease it to 28 and decrease it to 36. And for that, let's take it 30, 30. Let's make it 10 and 10. Then go to general and let's make it full width for mobile only, okay. So it will take the whole space. And for that issue, what we can do, we can go to the icons, and then we can go to the icons, and then we can make them uh, we can make them 8, we can make them 18, make them 18, 18, 18, and it will be also 18, okay. And then for each icons we have given a margin, so let's make it 2. So click on copy style, and then paste style, then paste style, then paste style. And for the text, let's click on it and let's make it 14, 15. 15 will be good. Then and then we can just remove that spacing to like 3 or 4. Then let's make it 2. Then let's make it 16. Now it will not work, so let's make it 5. This will be good, okay. And now for the mobile, if we see, there will be some spacing. So for the mobile, let's give some spacing for that section like 30 pixel. This will good. And for the buttons, it is 20 pixel, looking good, no problem. And so also looks good. So as you can see, it is perfect. And if we see it in the mobile as well, it is in the single line, and this is in the 2 lines, this type of things. It will be in the single line because this screen is much larger than we are seeing currently, okay. This is 320, so and this is almost 400 pixel. We are seeing the mobile version. So click on Control Shift S to save everything in the mobile, in the desktop version. So then there is another two version which will be, most of the time will be optimized, but sometimes we need to do it. So for that, go here and then make it also 42, and for that as well, let's make it 45, 45. Okay, and other than that everything is perfect, right? And for that, this one also we need to make it 45, and then this will be 52, 53, this type of things. And other than that, everything looks perfect in the desktop version as well. So you need to click on Control Shift S to save everything. So as you can see, we have completed, okay, we have completed this first section with mobile responsive with all devices, right? With every perfection. Okay, so now if we see our design, okay, our design, this how it looks, and for that, this how it looks. Okay, for that, as you can see, it is lashes and then it has been broken, but for our case it is broken after browse. Okay, so we can optimize that. How? Let me show you how we can optimize that as well. So for example, if I come to that heading, I can just decrease some spacing in the right side, just like that. As you can see, when I am increasing the margin, my box of the heading getting smaller. So if I increasing, it is getting smaller, smaller, smaller until it breaks the browse text in the next line when it is 40 or something like that. So if I just Control Shift S and save it, now you will find that browse will be in that line, something similar to the example side, because I have given margin and decrease the space. Now you can see it is something like this example, right? So if you think this what you need, you can do that, right? We can have this can have this similar look, right? So I hope that makes sense to you. Okay, so this is looking perfect and very smooth right? So Control Shift S and this is done. But one of the things this will cause, it will also get margin in the mobile, so you need to make it 0, because we don't need in mobile, you don't need it in tab, we don't need in the laptop version. Okay, this is only for the original desktop version. Okay, then Control Shift S. Okay, Control Shift S to save and publish. Okay, Control S to save and Control Shift S to save and publish. So this is what, this was our first section, which takes the longest time. Okay, because when you are just creating a setup and creating the first section with everything I am explaining to you, then it becomes a process, a long process, right? But after that, we will not explain the same thing again, like how to take font size, how to make the button larger with paddings and everything with inside spacing. This is already covered. Now we can copy paste many of the things in the next sections that will continue from the next video. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. So now let's continue from the next section, which is also an interesting section. Few logo and image are scrolling, so let's see how we can make that inside Pagefly app.